So how in the world do you tell a story about, the entire human condition without using a single word? Well, that's exactly the puzzle Samuel Beckett tackles in his incredible mind play, Act Without Words 1. It's short, it's brutal, and honestly, it's brilliant. So let's get right into it and explore this silent world of struggle, futility, and what might be the ultimate act of refusal.
Okay, so this is it. This is our setting. Beckett's opening line tells you everything you need to know. Desert, dazzling light. Think about that. We're not starting with a person, we're starting with a place. And what a place. It's this empty, harsh, relentless world. Right from the get-go, you just know this is not going to be a friendly place.
All right, Section 1, A World Without Words. So let's see how our protagonist gets here and figure out the invisible rules of his brand new reality.
So get this. He doesn't just, walk on stage. The script says he's literally flung onto it, backwards. I mean, right away, that tells you everything. His being there? Totally not his choice. He's been thrown into a game he never agreed to play, and he has zero control. What a way to start.
And the rules of this place, man, they become clear fast. There's this whistle from off stage. So he tries to leave, right? Nope. Some unseen force just tosses him right back. Then the whistle comes from the other side. He tries that way and same thing. It's instant. The lesson is learned. You're trapped. You can't leave this game.
Okay, Section 2 is the promise of relief. Because right when you think it's just completely hopeless, the game, well, it shifts a little. Suddenly there are these little glimmers of hope, things he might actually want.
And then, poof, out of the sky, this little tree comes down. It's got just a tiny bit of shade, and this blistering desert, that's everything, isn't it? It's the first sign of anything resembling comfort. For just a second, he gets to sit in its shadow, and you feel like, okay, maybe there's a moment of peace here. But then comes the real hook. A little bottle of water, a carafe, lowers from the sky. And it's got this big, unmissable label on it, water. And of course, it's hanging just out of his reach. All of a sudden, this isn't just about escape anymore. Now he has a goal, a real primal need. The game just got a lot more interesting.
Which brings us to part 3, the cycle of striving. Because this universe, it's tricky. It doesn't just give him a goal. It starts giving him tools. But here's the catch. Every single tool is just another part of the trap.
So you start to see this really cruel pattern emerge, this unforgiving loop. It goes like this. First, a whistle blows. Then, some object, a potential tool, appears. Our guy, he's smart, he's resourceful, he tries to use it. And just when he's about to succeed, bam, the world steps in and stops him. It's just this perfect, infuriating cycle of hope, then frustration, over and over.
So, first up, cubes. They appear one by one. And he thinks, okay, I can work with this. He stacks them up, makes a little platform, climbs on top. He's so close, his fingers are almost touching the water. And then the carafe just zips up, just high enough so he can't get it. You see, it's not random, it's calculated. It's a deliberate, almost intelligent kind of cruelty. All right, so the cubes were a bust. What's next? A knotted rope comes down. Another shot. He starts climbing, getting closer and closer, and again, just as he's about to grab the water, the rope just slackens. He's dropped right back on the ground. It's the same pattern. Hope dangled, then yanked away. But this is where things get interesting. He doesn't just give up. He adapts. He fights back. Remember those scissors that appeared earlier? He grabs them and tries to cut the rope, maybe to make a lasso or something. For a split second, he's not just playing along anymore. He's trying to break the game. And he actually does it. He cuts a piece of the rope. It's a small win for sure, but it feels huge. It's a real act of defiance.
And that brings us to Section 4, the ultimate rejection. So he's tried everything to get what he wants and failed. He can't win, he can't leave, so what's left? Well, his struggle is about to take a really dark turn.
He takes that little piece of rope he won, and he makes a lasso. He stacks the cubes back under the tree. And the intention, well, it's unmistakable and it's horrifying. He's going to try to hang himself. He's turning the tools of his torture back on the world and on himself to finally escape this whole thing.
So he's there, standing on the cubes, about to do it. And in that precise moment, the branch of the tree just folds down, gently, making it impossible. This is the ultimate cosmic joke, isn't it? The world won't let him have what he wants, but it also won't let him have the one thing he's chosen for himself, an exit.
I mean, this might be the cruelest part of the entire play. You can't win the game, but you're also not allowed to quit. He's just condemned to exist, forced to keep playing no matter what. Every single path is a dead end.
So, what do you do then? What's the move when every single thing you try is useless? Section 5, An End to Action, explores a pretty radical alternative.
He stops, just stops. He calmly puts the cubes back where they were, puts down the rope, he sits down. And then the whistle blows again. That sound that's been controlling him this whole time, he hears it and does absolutely nothing. He just refuses to play.
And you know what's wild? The universe almost seems to panic. It starts throwing all the temptations back at him. The water comes down, dangling right in his face. The shade from the tree comes back. The whistles keep blowing. It's like the ultimate test, right? Here, have everything you wanted, for free. Just play the game.
And he does not move. He just stays completely still, ignores the water, ignores the shade. By refusing to participate, he's broken the whole cycle. He's done playing. And this is really the core question of the whole thing, isn't it? Is this defeat, or is it freedom? Has he just given up, or has he actually found the only real power he has in this world, the power to say no? Could doing nothing be the most powerful move of all? The play winds down with this incredibly stark image. The tree, the water, they're all pulled away for good, and he's left with nothing. He just looks at his own hands. You know, the very things that tried and failed to get him what he wanted. But they're also the only things that are truly his. Everything external is gone. It's just him. So if you can't win the game, what is the most powerful move you can make? Beckett, of course, doesn't give us an easy answer. He just leaves us with that question. In a life where we're all struggling against things we can't control, maybe the biggest power play isn't to try harder, but to simply choose not to play their game. And that's something to think about.